To another week of Adaptive Yoga Live with me, Basma. For this class, you may need some blocks, or you can use books if you don't have blocks at home. Come and find a comfortable seat, ensuring that your feet are planted down on the floor or maybe on a couple of blocks. Connect with your sit bones onto your seat, lifting out of the waist as you draw length in your spine. Soften the eyes and the jaw, releasing the shoulders, and then bring awareness to your breath. How are you breathing right now? Where in your body do you feel that breath? Can you begin to deepen the breath? Breathing in through the nose. See if you can send the breath all the way down into the belly. And then as you exhale, the belly softens, sending the breath all the way back up. Let's do a few more belly breaths. Inhaling, expand, and then exhaling, soften. One more time. Inhale, fill up with breath. And exhaling, release. Let's start to move. Starting with the toes. On an inhalation, pick up all toes off the ground, splay them wide, and then exhaling as you release. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lifting the toes, stretching them wide, and then exhale, release. Last time. Inhale, pick them up, stretch them out, maybe give them a little wiggle this time, and then exhale as you bring them back down. Let's start to lift the heels. So let's do one at a time, lifting the left heel off the ground and then the right. So you're coming onto the balls of the feet. Keep that length in the spine, keep lifted from the chest. And then taking both heels down, roll your feet onto the little toe edges, bringing them back to center and then rolling them in. So the knees roll in towards each other as you come onto the big toe side of the feet. Rolling them out and then rolling them in. So you're kind of giving your feet a really nice massage here. Starting to mobilize the lower limb joints and really bringing awareness to all of the foot. Okay, from here let's rotate, starting with the right ankle. Taking it nice and slow, rotating one way, and then we'll rotate the other way. Bringing that foot back, and then we'll do the same on the left side. Noticing any clunks and any clicks. It's all good. Lovely, releasing the left foot now. Let's come back to our lifting the heels, but this time we'll add the arms. So see if you can, a bit of motor control required here. See if you can take the opposite hand forward when the heel lifts. Just allowing the arms to almost hang from the shoulders. So it's like a walking or a marching action here. Bringing those knees high, keeping that length in the spine, and just allowing the arms to swing. See if you can maintain that alignment of head over heart and heart over hips. Lovely, maybe making the movement a little bit bigger, maybe even picking the foot off the floor. Really warming up now, increasing our heart rate a little bit. And then starting to slow that movement down, coming back to our Tadasana, mountain pose. From here, bringing the hands to the hips, let's start to rotate the hips. So we're just going to bring the torso round in circles on top of the hips. Take it slow. Inhaling as you come forwards, maybe exhale round the spine a little as you come back. It's almost as if you were rotating around a pole. So you can think of your spine as being a column or a pillar, and that you're rotating around. And then taking it the other way. Keep that lift of the spine and the chest as you do this. You might start to notice some sticky areas in the hips or the low back. Maybe somewhere else. So keep sending your breath to wherever you're feeling sensation. Coming back to center, taking the hands and sliding them to the knees. Let's come into our cat-cow flow. So from here we exhale as we round the spine. So you're bringing your back to the back of the chair as you bring your chin down to your chest. And then inhale, we'll reverse that movement. So the bottom sticks out towards the chair, the chest lifts, looking all the way up. Slide the hands to the hips. Exhaling as we round. Inhaling as we open the front of the body. Let's do that a few times. Follow your breath. One breath, one movement. And then the last few breaths, perhaps making that movement a little bigger. So inhale, cactus the arms. Exhale, round, interlacing the fingers as you draw them away from the face. Inhale, lift that heart. Exhaling as you round. Last time, wherever you are, inhaling and exhale. Releasing the hands, bringing awareness back to the soles of the feet. Keep that sense of plugging the feet into the ground, almost as if you were pressing them down into the earth. And then from here, let's come into a little bit of an upper body flow. Exhale, and then inhale as you reach both hands all the way up, interlacing the fingers. And then bring the palms up towards the sky. Inhale. And then taking hold of the left wrist. Exhale as you draw it over to the right. Keep plugging in everything from the hips down towards the ground as much as you're lifting up from the waist up. Inhaling, both arms reach for the sky. Exhale, let's take it the other way. Inhale as you reach, keep broadening across the chest. Exhale, we'll come into a twist. So take that left hand to the back of your chair, hold on to the chair. Keep squeezing the thighs in towards the midline of the body. And then reach your right hand forwards as you look behind you. Inhaling, reaching both arms up again. Exhale, we'll twist to the other side. So take that right hand, hold onto the back of the chair. And then reaching left hand forwards as you look behind you, or perhaps to the side. Inhaling, both arms up, and then exhale as the palms meet, bringing them through the midline of the body. Should we do that again? Starting with an exhale. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, interlace the fingers and push palms to the sky. Inhale, fingertips reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, take hold of your left wrist, gently drawing it over to the right. Feel that space in the side body. Inhale, and then exhale over to the other side. Lovely. Inhaling as you reach up. Exhale as you twist. Remember to take that back hand and hold onto the back of the chair as you reach your right hand forwards, looking back. Inhale both arms. Exhale, take it the other way. Keep lifting out of the spine. Inhale. And then exhale, bring all of that energy into your heart center. Bringing thumbs to rest on your heart center. Closing the eyes if it feels safe to do so. Connecting with your breath. Connecting with your heartbeat. And then noticing when we begin to deepen the breath, we can begin to slow the heartbeat. Taking a welcome pause, releasing the hands to the knees. Let's see what the neck is up to today. So we'll start by taking the head side to side. Inhaling as you look over to the side, and then exhale back to center. Doesn't matter how far round you can reach. As with everything, just keep moving. Do what you've got today. And what you've got today is good enough. I'll say that again. What you've got today is good enough. Last one. Coming back to center. From here, inhaling and then exhaling as you lower chin to chest. And then inhale, taking that left ear to the left shoulder. Exhaling, roll the chin back to chest. Inhaling the other way. Exhaling, chin to chest. Doing that a couple of times. You can keep moving. I'm going to keep moving today. Or by all means, if you wish, you can come and hold the pose on one side, maybe changing the angle of your chin, perhaps even placing your hand just gently on top of the head for a little bit of extra sensation. How are we doing? Bringing chin back down to chest and using your fingertips to gently draw your head all the way back up to center. Well done. Let's see if we can get the legs working a little bit today. We're going to come into Utkatasana, chair pose. This is also known as fierce pose. You really feel the burn in your thighs when you do this. So give it a go. As always, there's plenty of options. So do what you've got. Coming forwards into your chair just a little bit. Really think about how we started the class, finding those four corners of the feet and pressing down so you get that sense of uplift in the arch. The more you root down, the more you get that sense of rising up. So really connecting the feet into the ground, lifting out of the waist. We are going to stay here, bringing the hands to the knees, and we can just bring the chest forward, so the sternum forwards, keeping the spine long, and maybe I'll come side on. And we're just going to inhale as we press into the soles of the feet, shifting our weight forwards. So that's option one. Option two is perhaps coming on to the feet, lifting the bottom off the seat. Option three is using the arms. Perhaps the arms come out in front of you. Or this can be option four, I think. Keep reaching the hips back as you reach the arms, biceps in line with the ears, widening across the collarbones, ensuring that you're not sticking the bottom out, you're keeping the tailbone rooting down towards the ground. Keep squeezing the thighs towards each other, towards that midline of the body. And then wherever you are, exhale as you slowly bring your seat back to the chair. I felt that, did you? Let's do it again. We'll take a little pause. Just noticing where we're feeling this pose, or the imprint of that pose on the body right now. And then let's go again. When you're ready, exhaling. Inhale your version of Utkatasana chair pose. Keep shining that heart forward. Do what you've got. Remember to keep those knees drawing towards each other, towards the midline of the body. One more breath and exhaling, slowly release. You might need to bring your hands to your chair as you slowly come down. So that will have really worked these thigh muscles at the front of the thighs. Taking a little pause to reconnect with your breath. And then from here, we're going to come into a little flow. So to do this, I turn my chair so that I have a little bit of support for my back, as my legs are a little bit shorter. So we're going to turn to face the left. We're going to prepare for warrior two. So the left knee is bent, toes pointing forwards. And then the right leg is extended behind you. And if you were to look at your toes, they'd be pointing to something like 10 to or 5 to on a clock, maybe even quarter to. So ensure that you feel grounded from the hips down, pressing into the back little toe edge of the foot. The hips are opening out towards the front of the room here. So keep pressing down into the hips and the legs as you lift up out of the waist, bringing your arms to heart center. Exhale, and then inhale as you reach your arms out. Left hand in front, right hand behind, reaching forwards, reaching back, and finding the place that feels like center. Inhale as you bring your shoulders toward the ears, and then exhale, slide the shoulders down. Should we do that again? Inhaling, shoulders rise. Exhale, bring them down. Keep reaching the fingertips away from the body, feeling that sense of space. Keep pressing down into the back little toe. And then we're going to flip the back palm over, draping the back arm along the back leg as we reach up with our left arm all the way up to the sky. Exhaling back into warrior two arms, Virabhadrasana, and then releasing the left arm onto the left thigh or holding onto the chair if you need that extra bit of balance. And we're going to inhale the right arm all the way up, staying here if you wish, or exhale as you bring it all the way over, coming into a variation of side angle pose. Taking a time just to see what your body is doing. Are you getting a sense of your right rib cage stacking on top of your left? Can you feel all four corners of the feet still? Can you breathe? And that's an important one. Taking one more breath here, and then slowly bringing hands together, taking hold of the chair. Well done. We're going to take the chair the other way. So I'm going to take the other side of the chair, leg forward, so I've got the back to rest on. The right knee is bent in front of you, the left leg extended. And then the back toes will be pointing to anywhere from about 5 past to quarter past on the clock. Keep pressing into that back foot. Keep the hips pointing towards the front. Pressing into both feet equally, taking the hands to the heart. Exhale here, keep pressing into those feet. And then inhale, bringing the right arm out in front, left arm behind now. Inhaling, shoulders up, exhale, slide them down. Let's do that again. Inhale, exhale. Find that sense of balance. Find that sense of being right in the present moment. The gaze is over the index and middle finger of the front hand. And then we're going to exhale, flip the back palm, drape it down the back leg. Inhaling, keep pressing into that front bent knee, the back little toe, reaching up. And then exhale, slowly releasing right arm to right thigh. Keep that sense of groundedness. So use your hand on the chair if you need to. And then you can take the left arm all the way up, or if you wish, all the way over. Keep stacking top rib cage above the bottom. Keep pressing into the feet and keep breathing. You're doing a great job. One more breath. You've got this. And then slowly turning to face the floor, releasing the hands, taking the hands to the seat if you wish. Let's come into star pose, taking the feet wide, taking the arms wide, maybe coming onto the heels as you bring the toes towards your face. Taking a few breaths here, taking up space. Feel like you are filling up the room. Becoming aware of all of the space in front of you, behind you, to the sides. And exhale, slowly release the hands, heel toe the feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And then we're just going to take the knees in and out, giving those hips a little wiggle. And then slowly bringing the feet all the way back to your mountain pose, Tadasana. Let's come into a twist. So taking the right hand behind you and then keeping your left hand either where it is or taking it over to the right. Inhale as you find some length and then exhale as you slowly turn to look over that right shoulder. Really filling up on an inhalation and softening on an exhalation. One more breath here. Exhale as you slowly unwind back to center. Pause for a moment before taking the twist the other way. So taking left hand behind you now. Right hand, if you wish, either stays on this knee or you can take it over for an extra bit of sensation. Inhaling to find that length and then exhale as you turn to look over. Breathing into wherever you can feel this pose. With every inhale, lengthening from the crown of the head to the tailbone. With every exhale, see if you can twist a little more. Last breath here. Exhaling slowly, come back to center. we're going to come into a fold. So if you have any pillows or a bolster, you can take the bolster onto your legs now, onto your thighs, and then simply fold forwards, hinging from the hips, releasing the head and neck. If you can find somewhere for the head and neck to rest, that's what we really want. Or if you feel like you can go a little bit further, by all means, fold all the way down, bringing the hands down to the ground, releasing the head, breathing in, and see if you can double the exhalation. Breathing in for a count of 6. I always say that. Breathing in for a count of 3. Breathe out for a count of 6. Or breathing in for 4. Breathing out for 8. And then just noticing the pause between inhalation and exhalation. Noticing the pause between breaths. Just a couple more breaths here. Finish your next exhalation now. And then inhale, slowly come back to your seat, really taking your time with your head and neck to come up last. Closing the eyes down, ensuring that you have support behind you. Finding that alignment again, head over heart, heart over hips. And then let's do a mental scan of the body, starting with the feet. Moving to the ankles, the shins, the calves. Bringing awareness to your knees, your thighs, the sit bones, the hips, the belly, the low back, the space between the shoulder blades, the chest, the shoulders, elbows, forearms and wrists. Bringing awareness to the backs of the hands, the palms of the hands. Can you notice sensation in each fingertip? And moving up to the notch at the base of the throat, the face, the space between the eyebrows, the crown of the head, the back of the head. Bringing awareness to the entire body now, the whole of the body, the outline of the body, becoming aware of you exactly as you are right now in this moment. The wholeness and the perfectness of you. I invite you to go into the rest of your day and into the rest of your week just like this. Just as you are. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Until next time.